Okay, boys and girls, we have been talking about fall, the season of fall, and the different colors that the trees change to in the fall. And what you see here are what? What do you see right here? What are these called? Yeah, that's right. These are apples. And are they all the same kind of apple? No. What makes these apples different? We have a green apple. We have red apples. How about this apple? What color is it? Oh, you're right. It has more than one color. What color? It has red and what do you think that other color is? Maybe a green? You're right. What about the size? Are they all the same shape and size? You're right. Oh, that's right. That's the biggest one. You are right. And on this side, what do we have? What do we call these? Pumpkins. How many of us had pumpkins in our house just a few weeks ago? Did you carve them and make funny faces like this one? Yeah, what are they called? Jack-o'-lanterns, that's right. And what color are our pumpkins? Orange, very good. And are our pumpkins all the same size? No, we have, that's right, this is the smallest one. We have small pumpkins and large pumpkins. And do they get even bigger than these? Yeah, I bet y'all had some really big ones, didn't you, at your house? That's right. Okay, well what we're gonna do now is we're gonna read a book about apples and pumpkins. Now, I am going to talk about what is on the outside of our book and what is on the inside of our book. So, here's my book about apples and pumpkins. Do I have my book right? Is this how I'm going to start? No? Why not? What's wrong with it? Oh, I need to turn it right side. You're right. Our books have to be in the right side in order for us to read it appropriately or correctly. Okay, these letters up here that are real big, that's called our title on top of our cover. And our covers are often hard. See? These are all the covers on the outside of the pages of our book. And the big letters are our titles, and our title is Apples and Pumpkins. And the title is the name of our book or the name of our story. Now, what else do we see? What kinds of things do we see on the pages? We see a picture. That's right. We see a picture of what? Apples and pumpkins. You're right. Those are apples and pumpkins. And you know what? Someone drew those pictures. Do you like to draw? Yeah, someone drew those pictures. And that person is called, it's a big word. Are you ready? Y'all are big. Y'all can handle it. It's illustrator. That's right. The people who draw the pictures on our pages are called illustrators. They draw our pictures. Now, what else do you see? What are these things right here? That's right. They're letters. That's right. They're words. These are letters and words. And the people that put the letters and the words on our pages are called the author. They write our story. That's right. And this is our title page because, again, it shows the title or the name of our story, which is Apples and Pumpkins. So what do you think our book is going to be about? You guessed well. Yes, I bet it's going to be apples and pumpkins. So let's find out. When red and yellow leaves are on the trees, we go to the Comstock farm to pick apples and pumpkins. Mr. Comstock gives us a bushel basket to put our apples in. Geese and chickens and a big fat turkey walk with us on our way to the orchard where the apples grow. My father picks apples, my mother does too. I climb into a little apple tree and pick the reddest apples of all. Why do you think that she wants to pick the reddest apples of all? You think that's why? Maybe. Maybe it tastes the best. Maybe it's the sweetest. our basket is full of red and shiny apples, we go to the field where the pumpkins grow. I look and look until I find, what do you think she's looking for? The biggest pumpkin? Maybe. Let's see what it says. The best pumpkin of all. Do you think the best pumpkin is the biggest, or is it the smallest? You think the biggest? Me too. My father cuts it from the vine. I carry it back to the car. Do you think you could carry a big pumpkin like that? You think so? Because you're big and strong. That's right. At home, we carve a jack-o'-lantern face on our big orange pumpkin. How many of y'all got to draw pumpkin faces and make jack-o'-lanterns for Halloween? Did? Good. That was fun. We put a candle inside and light it. Now our pumpkin looks scary and funny too. Did you have scary pumpkins or funny pumpkins? Funny? We have one of each. On Halloween night, we put our pumpkin on the doorstep. My mother gives away lots of our red and shiny apples for trick-or-treat. Did anybody here get apples when they went trick-or-treating? I didn't get any fruit. Did you? You did? Oh, well that's really neat. While I go trick-or-treating up and down our street. So she got to go collect trick-or-treating while Mom stayed back and did what? That's right, handed out the red shiny apples. Very good. Okay. So now what we are going to do is we are going to talk about something called patterns. And to be more exact, we're going to talk about A-B patterns. And a pattern is something that has order. We have lots of order throughout our day. You start your day with a certain order. You wake up, you get dressed, you have breakfast, you come to school. Maybe you ride the bus to come to school, or maybe you get in a car before you come to school. And when you're at school, we have a certain order of when we get to play and when we have to sit down to learn. And we learn about our ABCs that are in order. We say those in a certain order and we count, don't we? Let's try. Let's count. Let's see what order we count in. Can you do that with me? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's right. Good job, you guys. And you know, we always count in that order. Now, another thing about patterns is they have to take turns. You have things in a certain order and they take turns. And sometimes they get to repeat. They get to do a copycat. That's right. They repeat after one another. So, when we have an A-B pattern, it's going to be in the order of A, B, and then they're going to copycat and do it all over again and say A, B. So it's going to go A, B, A, B, A, B. Can you do that? Can you say that with me? A, B, A, B, A, B. That's right. Very good. Okay, now what I'm going to do is some of you are going to get a pumpkin and some of you are going to get an apple. And then we're going to line up, okay? So first, I'm going to pass out my pumpkins and my apples, and then every person that gets a pumpkin, we're going to come and line up on this side of the table. This would be Miss Angela's right side, and everyone that has a red apple is going to stand up and walk to my left side and line up on this side of the table, okay?